right, so we're going to do a dry fit right here, just as a check for measurement, make sure the line is long enough. I went ahead and mounted the caliper, just a couple bolts, fit them loosely with my fingers. This is jiggling, we're not worried about adjustment right now. Down here, right underneath the bottom bracket, let's see, it's coming out. We're going to find our attachment points where the cables are going to be secured. In this case, it's going to be boom right there, another one right here, and it is run on the inside. If it is different, we'll figure that out real quick. But right there, looks about good. And then we're going to need a little bit of a bow, some excess here, so when the swing arm goes up, when you hit a bump, it's going to want to pull some of this cable, so we need that slack there. So a little bit of looseness right here is needed. And then we can go to the front. We're going to make sure that we have that enough space so when we turn our bars, there's enough cable to pull. It's not pulling on anything that's going to tear. So we're going to look for our, let's see, our housing here coming out of the head tube over here, coming over here, hooking up right, boom, right at our lever right there, and then here's all our excess. So we're going tight again. Handlebars are straight. Pulled all the slack out, so we're running a tight line right there. And as I'm going to turn over to the right, I'm going to let the housing slide through my fingers and take what it needs, just like that. And we're going to line the handlebars in line with the head tube, lock that in position, don't let go. We're going to come back over. And we got this nice loop right here. So that's going to be pretty much about the minimum. We got, I think. So when in doubt, we can always add and you can go back and cut. In actuality, what we're left with, I'm left probably cutting about it'd be about 4 inches. And then we're guesstimating, this is going to stick inside our lever about 1/4 inch. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right there. So I'm going to cut in about 4 inches off approximately. And they do sell a special cutter to cut your hydraulic line. I'm going to drag this over with me. I'm going to use my housing cutters. You could use housing cutters, you could use wire cutters. There's a special cutter, nothing special about it. It just helps you cut a straight line. But if you're accurate, you can cut a straight line right there. And then go ahead. This is an empty housing. There's no fluid in there, so I'm not worried about stuff splashing around as I cut. But I'm going to hold both ends, make sure it's straight, boom. And then you're going to look inside here. You want to make sure that this is nice and rounded. If you have to, you can stick something like a poker or a spoke in there to round it out again. These housing pliers right in the middle have an area where you can kind of squeeze gently and it'll round out that hole again.